What is up, guys? Welcome to the Big Unbox. We do that small tech, and today I am back with another big unboxing for you for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And today we're back with the big boy OtterBox Defender. Actually, no, OtterBox Commuter case. This is only one of their standards that they've had out forever now. We're going to check it out. Pricing is actually only one of the cheaper OtterBox cases you can get, $39.99. But we're going to check it out to see if it's a hit or miss. Now, on the downside, this does not have MagSafe. So anybody looking for that, this is going to be some just really big boy protection, but without any type of MagSafe friendly case for you. Presentation looks good. Get a little OtterBox branding. Went with this kind of like blue color. Looks kind of cool. And then 3x drop protection, military standard, all the good lingo. Back's going to tell them more details. Let's get to it to see if it's a hit or a miss for your brand new 14 Pro Max. Now, I don't know about you guys, it has become difficult for me to use a non-MagSafe friendly case, and that's just because I use a wallet every day that's MagSafe, so I find myself just kind of, naturally going for a case that's like that. So first impressions, two-part case. It's kind of old school, hard shell plastic back. You can see OtterBox branding. It's got this like hard shell soft, that's not soft, it's that completely hard shell, but the actual material feels nice to the touch. It doesn't feel like it's going to get fingered up and fingerprinted up like some of the other cases that I review, but it doesn't necessarily feel like the best in terms of overall feel to it. It just feels like a hard shell material, hard shell plastic. Interior, just you can see what you're going to get. Just one part, a little bit of flex to it. Now this is where you're going to get the softness for the phone, and then your actual protection for the interior, just like a one layer, and it is soft to the touch. OtterBox branding on the interior, actually just drop plus, but it does have a nice soft texture to it on the interior, and then you can see what you're going to get around the actual bumper as well. So that's going to give you the nice dual layer protection that's kind of made this case a standard for a lot of people because of that extra protection you're going to get without actually adding too much bulk. Let's go and take out that beautiful 14 Pro Max in black, jet black. Wipe it down like we do. We'll slap it into place like this. Nice tight fit. Okay, and we'll slap it in like this. All right, nice tight. There we go. Okay, let's see. The bottom part got this little flap to it, which I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I see why they do it. You can cut that off easily though. That little flap. All right, so there we go. That's how it's gonna look. I don't know about you guys. I think they kind of they could update this one a little bit better. And it's been the same design for pretty much a few years now. Maybe they could just kind of update the design a little bit because then it kind of looks a little bit standard at this point. OtterBox branding at the very bottom. In terms of overall grip, it actually, right here, doesn't feel soft to the touch because of the hard shell, but it does develop nice grip towards the top right area right there. So kind of like the transition between this material right here, the plastic, to the rubbery bumper kind of feels okay. It doesn't necessarily feel the best in your hands, but it feels okay for grip wise. Camera protection, let's go and check it out. Decent camera protection. Actually, I would expect maybe a little bit more camera protection. Yeah, not bad. You can see it's raised up, and then there's just like this layer right there. Probably that's the best angle, so you can see you're getting some decent camera protection for this case, which you would definitely expect. Let's go and check out the lip, because everybody likes a fat lip. Lip protection looks good. This is where they do it big on this one because of that extra layer of rubber. That's going to give you that extra protection around the lip, so you got full edge edge protection. And if you're rocking a screen protector, that's a nice fit right there. So if you do drop it, I would definitely be feel pretty good about your chances of not cracking the phone or cracking the actual screen itself. So nice job with the lip protection. Alert slider, easy access. Buttons are not great. I'm pretty disappointed with the buttons. They're the same rubbery material, but they definitely take a little bit more to the push than some of the other cases, and it's because of the material that they're using. They could have probably swapped them out a little bit maybe and used a different material for the buttons to make it a better overall experience. It's the same rubber material, and it just requires a little bit more push to it. Let's go and check out the C. You can cut that off if you want. Otherwise, you got a nice little extra protection there for your power. And then the flap folds in nicely. And then the cutouts right there for the speaker. It looks good for both sides. And then same thing, button. This one actually feels a little bit better, but still just nothing crazy, nothing good. And it really doesn't have MagSafe, so you're not going to get any type of MagSafe. It's just such a thick case that magnet's not going to go through to it. So overall, I mean, this is a case that's not going to be for everybody. Really, if you want to show off the beauty of your phone, this is not going to be the case for you. But if you want some really good protection, I would say this is going to be a case for you. Anybody working, on the field or something, like you got construction gig and you really don't want to drop your expensive phone, this might be some really good protection for you. And we'll compare it again. I think I'm going to try to do the Defender case for this one as well, to see what they've done. I think they've done a couple upgrades, and they even have like a Defender series that has MagSafe. We'll check it out, compare the two to see which one's a better value. This one is going to be $39.99, so it's definitely going to be the price point's pretty good for OtterBox. So I will call it a hit just because of the amount of protection that you're going to get. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Is it a hit? Is it a miss? I'll call it a hit. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.